Greetings, everyone. This is Instructor Mustafa coming from MedJ International Services, located right here in the District of Columbia. Today, I want to give you another tip, some more information on saving your life. And as I have reiterated time and time again, I am in the life-saving business. So when I come on here and I try to give you some information, take heed to this information because we're trying to save your life, trying to give you a up. When I'm not, and I'm gonna say it again, a up on saving your life. You need as much intel as possible. You need intel from here, there, multiple perspectives. But today I want to talk to you about de-escalation. De-escalation. And I'm going to read the definition for de-escalation, and then I'll get to my point. Hold fast. De-escalation. Reduction of the intensity of a conflict or potentially violent situation. De-escalation is a priority for all law enforcement agencies. Okay, cool. But de-escalation is for everybody, especially for citizens and groups and people, because, right now it's a seriously stressful time in the universe. And with Mr. Trump coming in and with people thinking that the vice president was going to win, people are stressed out. And with crime and the economics and housing and hospitalization, healthcare, wellness, it's so many things that people are stressed over. Stress. Then you have the people, lower tier people that's here just for one reason, and that's to cause hell and bring that hell to you. And this is their time. They're flourishing in this time right now. But what has to happen is when you encounter some of those people and when you encounter just another stranger and y'all having a situation, maybe a car, it may be in the store, it may be walking down the street, it may be in your job, wherever it is, you got to understand, you got to take a couple of deep breaths and you have to try to de-escalate the situation. Sometimes you just can't de-escalate it because that person is so far gone. Now it's about defense. How do I defend myself against whatever that's coming now? So you have to look at that perspective also. But the key is when you see it, situational awareness, and that's one of my classes, when you see a potential act of violence or some type of disturbance or some type of act of doing or committing a crime against you or something else, and you just so happen to come upon it, well, you got to be able to say, how can I de-escalate this situation? Because they've already seen me now. And now, sometimes when people get their eyes on you, they just affixed to you. No matter what you do, whatever, now they just looking at you in your face and scanning you up and down, seeing what's up. So you have to make sure that you know how to de-escalate the situation, walk on the other side of the street, turn around, go back the other way. Everything is cool, but always with your hands up. Always have your hands up. You never need your hands down here. Always look. If I offended you, hey, my apology. Don't be so big that you can't apologize to something. You can, that you didn't do anything, but to de-escalate the situation, roll out. Because now, if your ego gets into this thing and you don't de-escalate it, now you have conflict. Now you have drama. Now you have a fight. Now you have a knife fight. Now you have a gunfight. Come on. De-escalate that thing as much as possible, but that's why you have to deploy situational awareness. So you already know what's coming to you. You already have assessed this entire environment that you're in right now. Whatever space that you're in, you did a 365-degree scan. So you know what's there. So there's nobody popping up on you because you're looking to the left, you're looking to the right, you're looking down further in front of you, you look up. and you are scanning back here with your peripheral vision on the backside. So that's not going to surprise you. So you're ready. So if you see it, roll out, go the other way. And if you have to make contact, distance, keep the distance, watch these hands. I'm about to do a video on these hands. Watch these hands, because that's what's going to tell. If you see someone with their hands in their pocket, their hands in their jacket, let's go ahead and say 95% of the time, they have a weapon. Whether it be a knife, a gun, a blade, a stick, a pole, whatever it is, there's something inside their person, underneath their jacket or underneath their shirt. So now when you understanding that, you have to see that from a distance, because you don't want to get 7, 8, 9, 10 feet, maybe even 12, 13, 14, 15 feet. You don't want that and stuff, because now they're getting closing ground on you. And if you don't have a weapon, and even if you do and you aren't prepared or aware of the situation, you may get got. You may get got. So you don't want that. So what you have to do is, again, deploy situational awareness and make sure that you understand the distance of the threat. And you want to de-escalate from a distance. You want to be calm, you want to be peaceful, but you want to be ready. So you have a firearm, your firearm is ready, whether it's appendage, whether it's at 3 o'clock, or whether you're lefty, whether it's at 9 o'clock. Whatever it is, you've already readied yourself. You don't have to get ready, because you stay ready. So you don't have to go through nothing. So once you know that de-escalation is out the window, now you've done everything that you're supposed to have done within the law. Because remember, we want to stay in the law. Because if that person attacks you, if something happens, you want to say, I did. You want to tell your attorney what you did, because never talk to the police. Say minimal things, and that's it. Don't tell them the story. Don't say nothing. You get your attorney, let them talk. Let the officers do their investigation. If there's CCTV footage around, buildings around, tell them you need to check the buildings, check the CCTV cameras. But when it comes out, you did everything that you're supposed to have done to save your life and to de-escalate the situation. You tried to leave the situation. You tried to do everything you can. You weren't the aggressor. That's why I was saying, check your ego. See, everybody out here, you guys and stuff out here now, you ego driven and you emotionally unintelligent. Oh yeah. You're ego driven and you're emotionally unintelligent, and a lot of you guys are jealous also. So with those emotions, just all in your body, just going all around and, in your body, you just like, anything can just set you off. You gotta snap out of that. That behavior is dysfunctional, and it doesn't do for the good of the group or yourself, because now you're always on confrontation mode. Nobody can say nothing to you. You're so soft and stuff. You just like, you say something to you get offended. You can't hear something what somebody said, whether it's critical construction or non-critical. It doesn't matter. If it's critical, if it's non-critical, if it's constructive or not, back off. Absorb it if it's good. If it's not, push it out and move. There's no need to respond. There's no need to be giving energy to negative energy. Now, because that negative energy sometimes overwhelms the positive energy, and now you all into it now. So understand, the first thing is, how can I de-escalate the situation? From even going from 0 to 5. That's too high. 2, 3 is high. You don't want that. You want to stay right there, at least if it goes to 1, because 1 is when you're having a conversation. That's when you're trying to de-escalate. You're trying to bring down the energy. You're trying to make sure that the emotion comes down. But all the time that you're doing this, you're scanning and you're ready. Because if you see those hands, again, if they like 10, 15, 20 feet away, look, you need to go to the well. You need to say something. How can I help you? But look, Now you got to, if you understand that and you see it coming and you know you can't de-escalate it, you do have a firearm, you need to find cover. You need to find a big tree. You need to find a brick wall. You need to find a car, and you need to get in front of the engine block. You always got to find cover, because if you know you can't de-escalate something, and you see multiple people coming at you, or people that's masked, dark clothing, and they got their hand in their pocket, and that fit us from 12 all the way up to 30 something. But really, let's say 12 all the way up to maybe like 20 something. That's the group that's doing the carjacking. That's that group right there. You need to address that situation immediately, because your life is on the line. So there's no way due to any de-escalation. Now you in defense mode, and by right you always have a right to defend yourself and your person, or any other person that's within you, within your circumference or your space. So now finding cover. Because one thing for certain, two things for sure, they like shooting. They don't mind pulling the trigger. They're trigger pullers. That's what they do. They're young. They don't care. They watch, Call of Duty, and they watch all these other videos, and they get hyped. They get programmed to do battle, because they soldiers, but misguided soldiers. So you got to understand what you're dealing with. These guys are ready to shoot, and they will shoot, and they have shot. So understanding that, get cover. Understand, hey, where am I at? Okay, I'm on this brick wall. I know I'm good and stuff, because the average munition that they're using, 9 millimeter, very rarely that they're using an AK or a AR platform. They're not going to be using 5.56 or 6-point Creedmoor or 308s. They're not using that, so they're using 9 millimeters. So that munition should not come through the wall, through the brick wall, or through the tree. It should be able to absorb it. Now you can lay down fire, but understand again, you got to make sure that you've done everything that you're supposed to do, because the law will try to lock you up. They really don't like people having guns anyway. So if you mess up just a tiny bit, click, hey, they're going to lock you up. The prosecutor's going to try to move forward to lock you up. And, so do everything that you're supposed to do legally first. But the first thing is deploying situational awareness. The second thing is de-escalation. I can't say it anymore. First, better is you have to be able to de-escalate situations. So that means you have to bring your ego down. That means that you have to be emotionally intelligent. Not unintelligent, but emotionally intelligent. You got to be thinking all the time. This is a thinking time. This physical, all this stuff, man, just pump the brakes on that for a second, man. Get up in your mind. Be more cerebral in your approach to life. You can still do the shit you do, but be more cerebral. Think, because when you think more and you think at a higher level, you're going to do more, and you're going to do it at a higher level. So listen, be safe out here. Stay alert out here. It's not a game out here. Life is short. People, from the stress that we're under, which causes other situations with, in us, then the diet that we have, and then the lack of funds, and this person got to work 4 or 5 jobs to make this done. Prices now, everything is going up, but the salaries are going down. Man, it's tight. So people gonna act up. When it's tight, people gonna act up. So you have to understand that people may act up. So that means you have to make sure that you in a calm and peaceful and relaxing state of mind, no matter what. If you feel yourself ascending or going somewhere higher to another level that's negative, take some deep breaths. Fill your body up with oxygen. Let it go into your brain. Let it go into all your organs, and calm yourself down, man. Because you don't want to be making no mistakes. Because they got a whole lot of stuff that's coming that you need to be here to protect your family, to protect your group. So you get your mind right, get your spirit right, man, and then when you out here in the street, man, understand where you are. We're at war. This is just elements of war. But it's just war, it's more domestic war or domestic terrorism because it's our young men and our young women that's out here doing the killing and the stealing and everything within our community. But you got a higher group that's puppeteering. So, look, stay ready so you don't have to get ready.